welcome to Nat Grace Revelations. This is Tarot Tia. This is a reading for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Cross Watchers, whoever may be here. It is almost y'all season. I keep hearing too close. Close. Feels like people who live very close together. Somebody may be visiting a lot or maybe popping up, doing things to where they may be overstaying their welcome. They may not be invited. This energy seems like they're violating somebody's boundaries or kind of like getting in their bubble, and they need some privacy or some time to themselves. This person is used to being independent. They know how to move alone, or this person may be looking to kind of like find solitude or, like I said, a little more privacy. So they kind of like maybe distancing themselves or trying to kind of distance themselves in a very nice manner, but it's not working. So it's kind of like, all right, move, bitch. You know what I mean? Like, it turns into that. Like, get the fuck on. Like, it gets aggressive because the person won't give this energy space, you know? So somebody is kind of in a space to where they just don't want to be bothered with this individual. They just don't seem to like them. They seem too clingy. They seem like they won't give them breathing room. It's like they're literally breathing the same air, sharing lungs. This is too much. And it seems like they like to fight a lot, and fighting and drama may lead to this person being incarcerated. Um, and it's weird because it's like they're dealing with problems with from somebody that they have no ties to. So it's like they don't have kids with this person. They don't have like anything going on with these people or this person to where it would be like they're stuck in this situation or in this job or in this position, whatever. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like, why are you constantly arguing with this person or fighting with this person or these people when you don't have to? You get what I'm saying? Like, but it's just to have company. It's just to say that they're talking to somebody or possibly just to use this individual for money. I heard for a ride, for rides. So whatever is going on here, these people don't like each other. They don't get along. Somebody is in this equation because they're codependent. Sequoia, Sequisha, Sequise, Sequay, Sequez, Sequa, Sequoia, Seika, Sika, Saki, Seiki, anything like that. Synergy is only in this equation because they are dependent on this other party. So it's like if this party doesn't work, then this other party doesn't eat. You get what I'm saying? So they need them to kind of keep like they try to keep them motivated to keep like working or to stay kind of doing what they need them to do. It's weird because it's like the person who is the dependent one is the person who's in charge, the person who has the power, the person who's trying to portray themselves as having power, status. You get what I'm saying? But this energy seems like they're, or in the, if the shoe is on another foot, this is somebody with money, power, or some type of social status who uses that to bully other people, or they're using their age. Well, I'm the oldest, I'm this, I'm that, I've been here the longest, I'm the biggest, I was first. Whatever it is, it's like, it doesn't matter because it's like, the way that they bully people or have been bullying these people or this person or trying to control them, it feels like it's the reason that they don't want to be around them. You know, they may be trying to control them socially, especially like, don't fuck with them, don't talk to them, move like this, move like that. You know what I mean? And it's weird because this energy is a snake, and you can tell that they're a snake. So, especially if there's a Sane, Sani, 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 anything like that, Sani, Sani, Sini, anything like that, could be like a Cindy. This energy is moving like this because they're a hater, they're a snake, and they're jealous, and it feels like they're jealous of somebody's career, somebody's lifestyle, and they kind of are envious of it. But the wild thing is like they're envious of it while trying to say all their life ain't shit. You get what I'm saying? Oh, their work, their product, their service, their family, their whatever, it's like, oh, they ain't shit, they ain't shit, they ain't shit. But in reality, this person really is not shit. So it's like, how are you sitting and saying they ain't this and they ain't that, but in reality you're like obsessed with them? You get what I'm saying? And inspired by them and everything. Like, this is literally where you're getting your inspiration from. So how can you say that they're not the shit? You get what I'm saying? So this is a pure hater, period. This is a pure hater, and it feels like somebody who's trying to act like they're not looking, act like they're not watching, act like they don't know somebody, kind of acting like they're not taking notes when they really are. They're just mad, especially if there's a Kelly or Kaylee, Kylie, Kyle, Kyla, Kali, Connie, Kenny, Kenny, anything like that. This energy is watching hard as fuck, and this is exactly where they got their entire game from, all of their inspiration from. This is where they got their style from. This is who they're modeling themselves after, period. Okay? So it just feels like whatever is going on here, but y'all, it just seems like somebody is ready to kind of like cut themselves out of a family, out of a team, out of a group, because this hive mind energy is hateful, it's bitter, it's malicious, and they don't want to be a part of this. Like, somebody just seems like they're a part of a family of narcissists, a family of very toxic individuals, or a family that is being led by a narcissist. You get what I'm saying? The head of the family is the most toxic person in the family. So it's like, get the fuck on with this. Like, I don't want to be around none of y'all. I don't want to fuck with none of y'all. Or this could even be somebody who's married to a narcissist and just now realizing what a narcissist is, who, you know what I mean, and how narcissists function, just now starting to understand what narcissistic abuse is, period. Okay, so they're awakening. They're going through some type of spiritual awakening and realizing that they're married to a demon, or they are connected or in a family full of demons, and they are the spiritual entity to make it out. They're going to be the one that that is getting away from this, or going to break these curses, you know, these generational curses. But it feels like they're now being hexed and cursed by their own family, friends, and associates, because they are breaking these curses. You get what I'm saying? Because they don't want to model themselves after their lifestyles. They don't want to follow in their footsteps. They don't want to do things in the way that they did it. But these individuals look like they've dug themselves into a lot of debt, or into a lot of karmic debt that this individual has already paid off through, you know what I mean, doing their good deeds or following their spiritual path, aligning themselves with God. So it just feels like a separation is taking place, whether it be a breakup or, again, just a disconnect from familiar faces. But it's happening because this individual, I heard Tania or Tanaya, Tanya, Tana, Tina, Tana, anything like that. This energy is leaving, but they're leaving because they're growing wings. They're becoming an angel. So they don't belong on earth with the rest of these individuals. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know that they're special if they got wings coming out their back. How many humans do you see with halos on their head? You know what I mean? And you can see this energy's glow. You can see this energy's light. You can tell that this energy is an angel, you know? So it's kind of like, move around, move around. Now they're being forced to move around because this energy has completely finished this karmic cycle. Whatever it is, they've outworked it. So now they get to ascend into heaven. And I love this. Moni, Mona, Mana, Mani. And then I heard my name is my name, like Marlo Stanfield from The Wire. Like, he cares so much about just being the top dog that he didn't really care about nothing. Like, it was all about power. It was like, so even though he made all that money, you know what I mean, in the streets and shit, he didn't have no way out because he couldn't transition from being a hood nigga. You know what I mean? His mentality was straight like, I just want to be the most notorious nigga in the hood. Nah, I want to be a successful businessman. I want to be, you know what I mean? He wanted to be feared. You know what I mean? I respected. He wanted to be feared, and he got that. So, like, if you remember, like, the end of The Wire, he got into the room that, like, Stringer and them was trying to get into. He got into those rooms, made those connections, but he didn't fuck with it. He wanted to go straight back to the block. So it was like, you know what I mean? You know how they say, you could take them out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of them. Like, it's something like that. Like, it's definitely Sankofa energy. Don't ever forget where you came from, but you don't have to be a product of your environment, or at least allow yourself to use your environment to help you find success, to help you elevate yourself mentally and elevate the people in that environment if you still gonna be in it. You know what I mean? Don't just be a dummy and keep the people around you dumb. Or if you are smarter than the people in your environment, then teach them too. Teach them how to fish. You feel me? If they don't want to learn, of course, there's nothing you can do about that. But this is the part to where it's time to break bread, because these energies are ascending into the energy of Jesus. So it's like we turning water into wine and showing them all these miracles and stuff, and they're just like, oh my gosh, but they still don't believe. You get what I'm saying? And it's not our job to make them believe. It's just our job to, again, break bread with the people who actually want to learn how to fish, period. Thank you so much.